Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like the channel and become part of this journey with us. One big happy family. Thank you so much to every single one of you that have been supporting the channel from the start until now. And of course, very appreciated the newcomers that will be part of it also. I'd like to mention that my threads are 100% cotton thread. They are from Portugal. I am in Europe. And there are 4 plies, similar thickness to Aunt Lydia number 3. My colors go by number and not by name. Okay. And for the most part, I use 2.75 hook, a small one, millimeter. Small one to tuck in loose ends, of course, and a pair of scissors. I also like to mention I do have a crochet private group. If you're interested to join the beautiful queens there, you're more than welcome as long as you have a profile pic. And I have a crochet page on Facebook and also Instagram and TikTok. All of these links will be below in the description box. All you have to do is click on them. Of course, if you have not subscribed, click on that subscription. It's free, you know that, and hit the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's the only way we can continue to create these beautiful pieces for you guys. By keep growing the channel, of course, by YouTube recognizing the channel and circulating it. And I am so grateful and appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody. For a lot of yous that question on my threads, I do ship them out. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams equivalent. 300 to 325 yards, okay? And minimum order by 6. It's the only way I can cover the shipping. I make nothing out of it, so I know you will be asking because I get a lot of questions on them. So here you go. Okay, so let's get started. Please don't forget to share the video or the channel in your Facebook public or your groups, your Facebook crochet groups, through your WhatsApp, your Instagram. It's the only way to keep going and circulating it. Okay, thank you. I send you much blessings. Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome, newcomers. I hope you enjoy the channel, the videos, and become part of this journey with us. Thank you so much for being here. So just before or during the holidays, I had created a base for a runner, which I've been working on during the holidays, and I've completed now the runner. Now I'm just going to add the other stuff to it, to each end. So you also saw a few days ago I've launched grapes, and that will be on each side of the runner. Now this runner has 1.17 meters length and 37 centimeters wide. If you use Aunt Lydia number 3, it will be a little bit bigger because the thread is thicker than mine. So I alternated colors with the purple, and I've done 6 motifs like this. Okay, so I started only the first motif with white and ended the last motif with white. And then I did only 4 rows of the purple and continued because this has 6 motifs on it. Okay, and so it's pretty big. And I've already glued one end so you guys can understand. And I'm going to glue the other end so you guys can understand how it is glued on. That's pretty big. I cannot stretch it out. But this is what it looks like, end result. I think it's absolutely stunning. This is all glued in with hot gun glue, which I should put it to heat now. I will leave all the tutorials below in the description box for the grapes and the leaves. The thing is with the video with the leaves, the tutorial is that this is all added on together. Okay, so this is all crocheted in, the 3 leaves together. On this one, I did not crochet it in. I have them separate and I glue them separate. Okay, so if you want to do exactly the tutorial, that's fine. If it makes it easier for you to glue it onto the pattern. I didn't want to. I wanted to adjust it in my own way. So for that reason, I did not attach it together. I also have these two little things here. I don't know what you call them. I'm sorry about the noise. People have construction going on the house still. So I've done, and this is also on the tutorial of the leaves. I have one of 20 chain, and I have the bigger one of 35 chain. Okay, so 20 chain and 35 chain. And that also is glued on underneath the grapes here. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys like this. This is absolutely stunning in person. It makes all the difference, the color choices that you come up with. I'm actually creating the same one, but I'll probably have a mega flower in royal blue and beige. So this is going to be another stunning one, but that's for another video. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how I'm going to glue this on. So I'm going to turn my pattern this way. And I blocked it before I glued it on, okay? And the way I blocked it was spraying a bit of laundry softener with water. And then I light steam ironed over it. I don't have time to wait for it to dry. So basically, that's what I did. And then you're just going to position, and you must have the 3D. If you look well, you can fit a finger through this one here. I like to use this side because it pops up more. So these two are a little bit darker than the middle one. And I have these leaves have 6, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corners. 3 corners will stay out of the pattern. Let me see if I can bring this up a little bit more. So I have 3 corners, almost 4 stays out. And the tip of this one basically touches that first row, okay? Like here. So I have 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one is glued right at the edge, and then the tip touches the sort of like the attachment here between this motif and the other, like that. And then I'm just gonna put this one directly in the middle. So you got to play with it a bit. And then this one, I'm going to also do the same thing and have that pretty much meet in between those shells there. Okay. So I'm probably going to have to bring this a little bit more up and have these 3 stay out. Got to make sure that you position them properly. Like so. And then I'm going to glue these on first, at least just the top there, to make sure that they are positioned properly. And then this is going over. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 rows in the middle here that is showing out. And this goes exactly to the edge of that middle one. So basically 2 rows of the grapes will be glued on here like that. You want to make sure that you have that well hidden in the middle, and you don't want any openings there because then it's not going to look pretty. Then you just adjust it as you go along, obviously. Like that, more or less. Okay, so position it first, see if you're okay with it, and then once you're okay with it, then you're ready to glue it in. Just trying to fix that middle one there. Okay, and then I have the big one. I'm gonna put it on here, and then we can fix it afterwards and twist it and turn it. So I'm just going to, we have both grapes because there's 3 there. Trying to get my gun here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there and position this into place. Make sure it's transparent glue, because if you get the white one, once you wash, it will come out. With the transparent one, it won't. And then I am going to put on the second one here. So just a bit, you don't need much. Getting glue all over my fingers, which is the usual thing, right? Okay, so compress and stretch it a bit from here. Now you don't want it to be hanging too much, but you want to just glue a little bit so it just can stay in place there. One here, one there, not too much. Like that. And then do the same thing with the other one. Now you don't want to overstretch it because you still want that effect on it. So you see where it fits best. So I'm just going to dab a little bit there. If I need to make any other adjustments, I will. Also block, spray over your grapes before you do anything. So I think I'm okay with the leaves this way. So I have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 actually coming out. The 4th one almost lands on top of the pattern. I'm just going to put a bit of glue here just to secure so it doesn't go anywhere. And then of course the middle one here, I'm also going to put some glue and position it straight with all of the other ones there. Now here of course you can already fix what you need to fix. Just putting it a bit, doesn't take much, like that, just to hold it together so it does not run out of place. And then once we flip it, we can put more glue and have it fixed. Get that tip right on there. Then I'm going to put on this one here because I don't want it to go anywhere. I'm just going to compress. And you position the way you want it to fall. So a little bit more here, a little bit more there, Very simple, nothing hard to it. I'm just going to put some glue here. Make sure that you're putting right under or on the white where it ends, or you're going to have glue coming out. So now what you want to do is you want to make sure that everything is glued in. Just compress a bit. You also want to probably make sure that you probably have a plastic or something that goes underneath so you don't get glue all over your stuff like I'm doing now. Usually I put a plastic, but since I already have the technique of doing it, not too concerned about it. Make sure you don't burn yourself. I have the tendency to burn myself all the time. So you want to get those little tips in, glued in so they can stay in place. Almost knocked my lamp down. How beautiful, right? Okay, and then, you fix a bit your grapes because I'm going to glue them together so they can stay flat. And I want to cover this up like that, especially with that middle one there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of glue on that leaf, the edge of that leaf, and I'm going to put that middle grape right on it so it doesn't come out of place. And then with the grapes, you want to put just a little bit like that and compress. Okay, so they can stay flat. A little bit on the middle here. Compress. Doesn't take much, people. Just a little bit of glue goes a long way. Then I'm just going to put it on this first one here to have it stuck into the pattern. And underneath where we put these green little, what do you call it, branches, I guess. Of course, I got glue all over my nails and everything, but that's okay. We can clean that up after. And I just want to put a bit here just to get this grape to cover it there. Just a little bit. You don't want to put too much because if you start adding too much glue, you're going to have a mess of glue going everywhere. It's not pretty. Just got to compress there. So I'm going to complete all of my glue, and I'm going to stretch a bit the grape down so it can be nice and flat. So I'm going to glue everything together, and then once I do, I'll come back to you when it's complete. Okay, you guys, so pretty much glued, full of glue everywhere. Pretty much glued all my grapes down. So wherever you see it needs a bit of glue, and compress. And you should be good to go. Okay. And once you've done that, of course, you clean up all the glue that comes along with it here and there when we're pulling it out. Now underneath, you're going to see that there's an opening. So what do you want to do? You want to put it on the white. You want to make sure that it's got glue all the way to the edge. Then you want to lie it flat and compress. And this is not going to go anywhere. Now, once I take the measurements, the 117 by 37 is without the grapes, and then I'll leave the measurements below from one end of the grape to the other end of the grape. I think this looks absolutely stunning. I had created a little brown branch for it, but it did not look pretty at all because my leaves are positioned that way. So I couldn't add it on, but the idea was to even put this little branch on, but I didn't like it, so I ended up not putting it because I think it makes a big distance between the grape and that branch. Okay, so this is pretty much it. Just I don't have my measuring tape here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I went to get my measuring tape. So from the leaf itself to the end of the grape is 27 centimeters. And then you have to go from the highest 19. Okay, so 19, you have to go from the wideness of the leaves because it's wider than the grapes itself. But I'll put all the measurement from grape to the other grape. Look at that, people. How stunning is that, right? This on top of a table with a nice vase, same color, flowers, white and lavender, or grape basket, even the plastic ones that look so real. They have so many of that nowadays. So just stunning, isn't it? So I'll leave all the links below, and remembering that the runner itself, you can do the size you want, or you can just leave it without any motifs like grape sleeves. You can leave it as is and do one color only if you want. Okay, so this is the first runner of 2025. We are the 3rd of November. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday, and blessings to you this year. Many blessings. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Stay tuned for the other runner like this. I'm going to do a mega flower for it. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless you. Bye-bye, everyone.